Yes, the regular season is officially over, and with the NFL Week 18 now in the books, the Dallas Cowboys finally know where they stand heading into 2026 NFL Draft. After disappointment loss against New York Giants, combined with the crucial win by the Atlanta Falcons, the Cowboys were pushed up the draft board. When all these results were finalized, Dallas locked in number 12 overall picks in the first round of the 2026 National Football League draft. This moment is important. The number 12 pick places the Cowboys in powerful position. They are not too far back where elite talent is gone, and they are not so high at the desperation forces to reach. This is a sweet spot where smart teams breed championships. Now, the pressure shifts to the front office, the coaching staff, and ownership to get this pick right. Cowboys reports, hosted by Tom Downing, has already started breaking down what this pick could mean. And today we are talking deep dive into top draft targets Dallas should seriously consider this offseason. These players are not random names. They fit real needs, real weakness, and real long-term plan for the Cowboys. This draft must be about defense. The 2025 season exposed holes at linebacker, edge rushers, safety, and cornerback. Injury inconsistency and the lack of the depth hurts Dallas badly. If the Cowboys want to return to being feared defense, this first round pick must deliver an immediate impact player. Let us begin by looking at the first name on the list. The first one is Alvin Les, linebacker from the Ohio State. Alvin Les represents everything the Dallas Cowboys defense has been missing at linebacker. He is fast, aggressive, disciplined, and physical. Coming out of the Ohio State, Les plays with confidence and authority. He does not wait for the play to come to him. He attacks. One of the biggest issues for the Dallas has been linebackers struggling in space. Les solves that problem. He can cover running backs, tight ends, and even slot receivers when needed. His lateral movement is elite, and his instincts allow him to diagnose the key players quickly. Against the run, Les is violent and decisive. He fills gaps with purpose and rarely misses tackles. That is something Cowboys fans has been begging for. Too many broken tackles, too many missed assignments. Les brings accountability back to the middle of the defense. Drafting Alvin Les at the number 12 would immediately upgrade the linebacker room and give Dallas defensive leader for the next decade. Number 2, we have a Sonny Styles, linebacker also from Ohio State. If Dallas wants versatility, Sonny Styles might be the most intriguing option on the board. Styles is not a traditional linebacker. He is a hybrid defender who can play linebacker, safety, and even nickel corners roles depending on the scheme. The Cowboys' defenses needs flexibility. Offenses are faster, more speed out, and more creative than ever. Styles thrives in that environment. He is comfortable covering grounds, blitzing off the edge, and dropping into coverage. What separates Styles is football intelligence. He reads quarterbacks well and anticipates routes. He is rarely out of the position. That type of awareness is priceless at the professional level. Adding Sonny Styles would allow Dallas to disguise coverage, confuse quarterbacks, and create matchup problems every single week. Number 3, we have a Caleb Downs, safety from also Ohio State. Caleb Downs is a name that should excite every Dallas Cowboys fans. He is widely viewed as one of the most complete defensive backs in college football. Downs brings range, ball skills, tackling ability, and leadership. The Cowboys secondary has struggled with blown coverage and inconsistent safety play. Downs would immediately fix that. He plays center field like a veteran and attacks the football aggressively. Downs is also a strong tackler, which is critical in National Football League. He does not shy away from contact. He finishes plays. Drafting Caleb Downs would give Dallas defensive back who can control the back end of the defense and elevate everyone around him. Number 4, we have Reuben Bain Jr. from edge rusher from Miami. Reuben Bain Jr. from Miami. Pass rusher win games, and Reuben Bain Jr. knows how to get after the quarterback. Coming out of the Miami, Bain brings power, speed, and relentless effort. Dallas has landed heavily on a small group of pass rushers. When injuries hit, the pressure disappeared. Bain gives the Cowboys a young, explosive edge defender who can rotate early and start long term. He wins with the strength, leverage, and his motor never stops. Offensive linemen wear down, try to block him. That matters in the fourth quarter when games are decided. If Dallas wants to return to defense that forces mistakes, Reuben Jr. is a serious option too at number 12, of course. Number 5, we have David Bailey, edge rusher from Texas Tech. David Bailey is one of the most underrated edge rusher in this draft class. Playing at Texas Tech, Bailey has quietly bred a reputation as the consistent and disciplined defender. He may not always make highlight plays, but he does his job every snap. Bailey sets the edge well against the run and applies steady pressure on passing downs. The Cowboys need players who are reliable, not just flash. Bailey fits that mold. He would strengthen the defensive line rotation and allow Dallas to keep pass rushers fresh throughout the game. Number 6, we have Kendrick Falk, edge rusher, Auburn. Kendrick Falk brings size, strength, and low power off the edge. At Auburn, Falk showed he can overpower offensive tackles and collapse the pocket. Dallas has struggled against mobile quarterbacks who step up in the pocket. Falk solves that by pushing the pocket backward. He may not be the fattest edge rusher, but his strengths change the game plan. With proper coaching, Falk has a potential to become a dominant force in National Football League. Number 7, we have Mansour Delane, cornerback from the Louisiana State University. Finally, Mansour Delane might be the answer to Dallas' long-term cornerback question. Coming out of the Louisiana State University, Delane plays with confidence and toughness. He excels in man coverage and does not back down from the top receivers. Delane tracks the football well and has strong ball skills. The Cowboys secondary needs youth and stability. The line could step in immediately and compete for a starting role. The Dallas Cowboys are at crossroads. The number 12 picks in the 2026 NFL draft is not just another selection. It is a chance to set the defense and redefine the identity of the team. Whether it is linebacker, safety, edge rusher, the cornerback, the Cowboys must prioritize impact, toughness, and intelligence. This pick must produce a player who changed the game, not just filled the roster spot. With a smart decision making, the Dallas Cowboys can turn a disappointment season into Dallas Cowboys do everything they can to keep George Pickens and make sure he never reached the free agents. When you really slow this conversation down, the answer becomes clear. Yes, absolutely yes. George Pickens is not just another wide receiver. He is a difference maker. He is the kind of the player defenses must account for on every single snap. When he lines up on the fields, coverage shifts, safeties hesitate, corners play deeper. That kind of the presence changes how the entire offense operates. Even when the ball is not coming this way, for the Dallas Cowboys, losing a player like that would not just be losing talent, it would be losing leverage. It would be losing an advantage that is very hard to replace. George Pickens brings something to the Cowboys offense that cannot be taught. Confidence, swagger, fearlessness. He believes he can win any matchup against any defender at any moment. That mindset matters, especially in the big games, especially when the pressure is high. One of the biggest mistakes teams make in NFL is letting elite talent walk away and convincing themselves they can replace it later. Jerry Jones has seen this story before, and the front office has seen this story before. That smart move is learning from the past instead of repeating it. If George Pickens reaches to the free agents, the Cowboys lose control. They lose leverage. At that point, that market decides his value, not Dallas. And when elite wide receivers hit the open market, the price only goes up. Waiting only makes the situation harder, not easy. Keeping George Pickens is not just about production, it is about identity. He represents aggression, he represents confidence, he represents an offense that is not afraid to challenge defenses down the field. Without him, defenses get comfortable, and comfortable defenses win. Coaching staff understand this. They see it on film. They see how Pickens stretches the field, how he draws attention, and how he creates space simply by existing in formation. Even plays where he is not targeted, he is influencing the outcome. Jerry Jones also understands the business sides of these decisions. Stars sells hope. Stars sells belief, and George Pickens is a star in making. Letting him walk away into free agents would send wrong message, not just to the fans but also the locker room. Players notice when organizations take care of their own. They notice when talent is rewarded. They notice when commitment is mature. Keeping Pickens tells the team that performance matters and that excellence is valued in Dallas. There is also issue of timing. The Cowboys are not in rebuilding mood. They are in complete now mood. Letting a key wide receiver leave during a competitive window creates unnecessary holes. Holes that take time to fill. Time that championship level teams do not have. George Pickens gives the Dallas Cowboys reliability in big moments. He does not shy away from pressure. He does not disappear when defense tighten up. Those are the players you breed around, not a player you let test free agents. Some may argue about contracts, money, and flexibility, but elite talent always costs money. The real question is value, and Pickens provides value every time he steps on the field. The cost of replacing him in production, the chemistry and trust, he is higher than the cost of keeping him. Jerry Jones also has always believed in star power. He has always believed that special players deserve the special commitments, and George Pickens fits that philosophy perfectly. He is young, he is talented, and he is only getting better. The coaching staff also benefits from the stability, keeping George